Okay, hopefully someone is watching by now. Welcome to the sixth almost weekly arc alphabet stream. The sixth almost weekly alphabet stream. It's almost a mouthful. And I almost said architecture stream, even though that's not what this is. Right? So... oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. Okay, that's done. I'd like to apologize in advance if my voice sounds excessively nasal, or if I am talking like an adult monkey, or if I suddenly cough. I'm going to try to turn off the microphone for coughing and disgusting sounds like that. I've had a major allergic fit, and I took 2 Benadryl last night, so my brain is scrambled. Anyway, today, our first entry is Annie's Half-Finished Hold, which is by Luke, not Annie. 2 dozen plus 2 puzzles without much plot, so 26? Let's give it a shot. Why Does It Always Rain on Me? By Luke. 2 levels, 2 downpours. Try to clear them if you dare. Right? Master walls! Bump into them. Okay, don't do that. Sorry. Okay. So is this a hub? Hello! Hi. Okay, this must be a hub. So I guess I'll try the north side. A storm in the desert. Fun fact number 147. Only monsters starting with an R can survive the extreme climate of the desert. What? Oh, that one Wubba? That doesn't count. Alright. Beethro doesn't start with an R, so I'm calling lies on that. Do I actually need to do any clearing of this, or is this one just an art room? This looks like just the entrance exit. This is too loud. What's going on here? Sure. I presume I just need those buttons to all be... Well, they're... let's see... push 3 buttons just by making rock golems happen. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Just push 3 of them like this? Alright. Well, it's just where it came. Let's see. It's probably the wrong one. I think I got the snake with these 3. So how is this hold half finished, I wonder? I'm fond of a big open place to put my snake in where I don't have to worry about it for a while. That's very nice. Alright, so now I just need to magic this rattlesnake into place while also being myself up there, and also somehow not let it get out of place? I don't know. I'm probably doing this wrong. You know, I might not spoil very much because I might completely fail to solve anything. I'm sure I did this wrong. What am I actually supposed to do here? Ignore these guys. What am I supposed to do with this rattlesnake? Seems like I can only get him to push 2 of these buttons. I I need rock golems for the other 3. If I put a rock here, that might work. Let's see. Let everybody out. Sorry. Come on. Right there. These 2 are the rattlesnake buttons. Hello, mini-handed. Get out of here. Go back to your hole. Go back to the top of the screen, would you? Someone should make a version of the Conquer token that activates no matter what steps on it. I guess that's not too hard. That's just a pressure plate linked to some bombs, right? I rarely play the music while I'm doing architecture, and it's a shame because this is some really good music. The problem is that when I'm doing architecture, I'm constantly in the same level style. So I hear the one song, and the only song that it'll play while you're doing architecture is like the really calm puzzle theme of the location. Of the style type, I know I did this wrong. Bullet build time, hello. So what I really want is to somehow place the first golem pile so that when the rattlesnake steps on it and is stepping on 2 buttons simultaneously, he will be stuck. I could do that if I could put one right there, but I can't put one right there because I need to place the first one. And the golem is not a golem, it's a giant. So where can I put the rock giant so that his pile will block out the rattlesnake and can't get away? Well, that's not good news. So does this require me to manipulate the rattlesnake, or can I do something clever with the piles? Because I'm not sure I can solve this if I'm supposed to actually manipulate the rattlesnake while up on that very narrow corridor. I'm not really sure how that would even work. Maybe I should just try a different room? Oh, come on. Another rattlesnake? What's this do? What? Am I just supposed to, like, time this correctly, or...? Oh, wait, no, okay, never mind. How? Oh, wait, no, I remember now. Sorry, I forgot a mechanic. I remember now, I know what you're talking about. I did this wrong. Let me go do that. I forgot a mechanic, sorry. I've used this myself at least once. Ugh. What do I have to... I need him to be standing there and stop moving. I need the snake to help me with that. It is a rattlesnake, so I can still call it a snake. Now what? How do I stick him on that? That's an awfully... like, there's no walls next to it. My only choice seems to be to make the rattlesnake block him. Particularly good at controlling both of these simultaneously. He sure does love his diagonal shuffling. Okay, yeah, you... that's probably not good. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm overcomplicating it. So I just really need the rattlesnake not hitting my face for a moment. And, okay, maybe I was doing it right the first time? certainly feels like I need at least one more wall that I can get out of the sword. Because otherwise he'll just attack me diagonally like that. Come on, quit doing that. So does anyone know what the other half of this hole would look like, given that it's half finished? Almost. Everything's just in the wrong order, as usual. There we go. Okay. Now we're in business. If you're a human being, we're in business. If you're not a machine, we're in business. We're in business. Did anybody understand the reference? I hope so. Okay, that's good. That's the hard part. Well, the hardest part at least. Let's see. There. Now exactly where I want everybody else in this situation. I'm not terrible at putting rock golems where I want them. Alright. Well, I had the right idea for this one, I just forgot a mechanic, I guess. Alright. I guess I'll just, you do that. Come on. You're facing the wrong way. Come on. You're still facing... Quit doing that. Over here, this way, that way. Thank you. Okay. I have solved a room. Yes. Alright. No. Yeah, it might help if I didn't lock the room. 10th place. Not bad. I'm not supposed to do that, I guarantee you. Okay. Let's see. What is it I'm expected to do here? So I presume I need these guys to do something. Let's see. If I push either of these buttons... This is very complicated. Okay, this toggles that, this opens and toggles, and toggles. So do I just need to put a rattlesnake in each box? Do I need to put them in the boxes at the same time? Or... Like, it doesn't seem like that should matter. Like, yay, he's in his box. Maybe they just need to have the same timing? Like, so they're opening each other's doors correctly and both walk through their doors. So like, I need to somehow ensure that this guy goes in when that guy goes in. Is there like someone has a challenge for put both of these guys inside of their boxes at the same exact time instead of just having the correct time? It sounds like something anyone good with snakes would try to do. Yeah. So this is not going to work. This is the wrong timing. How do I fix that? It feels a bit, like, difficult to get the right timing. Probably... I don't know. Just don't go left. Don't go that way. Go this way. Don't go that way. Is that it? That's definitely not it. Oh boy. Well, I don't... Sorry. As I said, allergies, coughing, yay. Alright. So, I guess I could count it out. Right. So, let's see. At present, they are off by 1 turn. How do I correct a 1-turn error? Is that even possible? I don't think that's possible, because I can only work in multiples of 3 or so. Oh no, now they're off by 1 turn. They were off by 2 turns, so maybe I just have to do that again? Come on, do that for me. No! Don't go north! Why would you ever go north in this situation? You throw south of you, stupid. Oh, good. Well, I'm like 2 turns late now anyway. It doesn't seem like there's any way to make this work, is there? Like, given that I beat all 5 of the official holds, like, genuinely beat them mostly, with like some help here and there, is it possible that I used to be better at snakes than I am now at some point? Like that at some point I was just magically good at them and now I've forgotten everything I learned? Or is it just that they don't rely nearly as much on precise manipulation? When it comes to snakes. Or like the few instances that expect you to manipulate things very precisely were precisely the ones that I looked up demos for. I'm really glad that there wasn't anything snake-based in the flavor of the Roach Queen level. Because that would have been ridiculous. This is wrong. Let's see. Well, whenever I start buying the Smite Master selections, I'm sure that'll be very entertaining to watch me fail at. If anybody is watching that for some reason. Okay. Why? Move west. Not that west. Okay. Yeah, this... Should I have even done the haste potion? I don't feel like it really lent me much advantage. I'm just having to wait twice as long to see everything not work. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's much easier to do this with the potion, I guess. Hi! I see you made it. So, news not related to me completely failing at putting the rattlesnakes in their place. Today I found out that I got the Novice Architect Award. That's very nice. I'm very happy about it. I hardly think I'm capable of giving a speech like Jeff Ray's. We're off by 1. How should I have been... This is even harder because I have less space. Or is it easier because the rattlesnake has less space? I don't know anymore. No, this is completely wrong. It's off by like 6. Jeffrey posted like in the winter declaration thread. The one in the Deadly's Winter Award thread, like that thing, that post, that was also a speech. The speech post? Yes. That one. That was neat. I hardly think I could make anything quite like that. It's just, to me, I've always liked games that give you the opportunity to actually play around with their elements. Because just the fact that a game's able to do that tells you that they've sort of, I don't know, there's like an actual order to the way that the game works. Like, that has to exist in order for a level editor to even make sense, right? And I've always been fond of them, but I would say Deadly Rooms of Death, it's not perfect, it's not the absolute ideal in terms of games with level editors, which I don't think exists, but basically for any other game I've messed around with for a while that has a level editor, I can always think of at least one thing this does that's superior to what that does. Honestly though, the most important thing that I find with this game is having an actual community of people to criticize and get feedback from. I don't feel like I'm really doing anything worthwhile if I don't have feedback. This is a bad idea. Let me try this. I should have just... I don't know. Feels like the right side second is a little easier because I don't have to... All I have to worry about with this tiny squeezed space is just getting it in there at all, which is much easier at least. I didn't want to do that. If this hold is just all snakes, I'm going to like go on a tour of looking at all the rooms and then probably not complete most of them. Do I want to do that? This room is a bit strange. Like, what? I don't know what's going on in this room. Like, yay, I killed that rattlesnake, and then I killed this one. Okay, I'm probably not supposed to turn which way I'm facing. Let's try this. So, what if I just do this? This feels an awful lot like a room where I can just cheat. Maybe not, though. Okay, now I see it. I have to face west, or I can't open the way for the roach. And once the roach is there, it's awfully hard to get into a backswiping position for it because of vertical preference. Alright, let's look at this one. It's the rubber. Yeah, because everything here starts with R. I don't know. I mean, I guess so, but I feel kind of a general sense of despair about trying to actually understand snakes. Like, it's like the only way that I could actually be any good with them, it seems, would just be to... What is this? Okay. The only way I could actually be any good with them is if I actually counted every single turn, and that's just too much. Like, that's not really what a good puzzle game is like to me. I don't know. I don't really know what is this. I don't know what this room even wants me to do. I'll try this room because this is the only one that I know what the goal is so far in these development. I mean, I guess I know what the goal is there, but I don't know how to do that. Alright, so... What are you doing? Stop being stupid. Go this way. No. This way. Down here. Okay. That one's in. Like, I guess the idea of one west is that I'm supposed to make the... I better push shift again. I guess I'm supposed to somehow make the rattlesnake give me the roach on a silver platter, but I don't know how to do that. We're off by 1. How can I be off by less? Down by this way? Nope. No, we were off by 2, now we're off by 1. So, how does that work? Okay, hang on. What will that put us off by? That's behind by 2. Well... Basically, my solution for having to count something out is generally to try and do the thing, and then see how far behind I am, and then try to adjust somehow. That's my strategy even for my own rooms I've made that involve counting turns in some way. Well, well, that seems to be impossible then. I can't think of any way to solve this room besides them being on the exact same cycle. I guess that there's some trick to this. I don't see any holes in the wall. Am I supposed to magic this into going the other way? I don't think that helps, does it? Pull that one the other way? Like, if there's no way to get them actually on the exact same cycle... It always comes out exactly the same way though, right? No matter when I open the door, it always comes out in a certain point in its tiny cycle. It's still really weird to me that times are... It's still really weird to me that efficiency is measured by when you push the conquer token for rooms that have them. I don't know what to do with this room. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but not how. It's not hard to go back and do it again, what I've done already. Okay, what's this do? Oh, okay. So basically I just have to be way back here correctly. I'm gonna take a wild guess that it involves colliding them into each other or something. Or like closing the door weird. I don't want that. No, what? Don't do that. So this room is push the snake into that very specific spot and don't let it do that. And don't let it do that either. So there's not... I have to be here at this turn or else he won't go on the button, because if I start running to the west as soon as I go into the door, as soon as I go into the... I don't get it. Like, even if he would rather move vertically, he's still going to move horizontally on this turn. And if he's going to move horizontally, he's going to move... This doesn't appear to be possible. I like this. I like the look of this, even if it's not a fun room. Just this neat checkerboard style business. Alright, what is this room actually about? That opens that. There are trapdoors here, I guess. I don't really see any way to hit that aside from... Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to become unhasted there. So what I need to do is free the snake, but don't free the snake. Yeah, that makes sense. What? So I need to drop the trapdoors before... This doesn't make any sense. The only way I can drop those trapdoors is by having a haste potion and not having freed the snake. So what is the point of that entire section existing? Like, there's no purpose to it at all. I can tell. Like, am I just... What? What? Okay. So... I think I'm supposed to let the snake out and then re-trap it. But also somehow not? I don't know. This room doesn't make any sense. Let's see this one. That's a lot of decoys. It just is. So we want to arrange the location of the snake in some way that lets us kill it with decoys, I guess. I count 4 by 3 equals 12 decoys, and this has 13 tails, so there are 12 targets. And so I want to arrange this so that when the snake crawls up onto the platform, it becomes a straight line, basically. As straight a line as possible, at least. Okay. So, let's see. That could be a problem, I see. Alright. So, it's fine. Okay. So it's not about just putting the snake on a row. You have to do that. But it's really important how the row is arranged, because the decoys have to be able to stab the snake in some configuration. I'm in the experimentation stage because I don't really know exactly what I should be doing here. So I can do this. No matter what I do, there's always a sword on somewhere that I might prefer to put a decoy. Let's see. Maybe I got this by accident, but that T at the very top looks dubious. We'll see. I'm all out of space. And there's one tile here of space. Yeah. I got that. So, I did it that way. I wound up with an extra tile of space somewhere I really didn't want it. I want to somehow move that tile of space to where it's useful. It feels like the most profitable arrangement will always be something that alternates between the ones that give me room and the ones that don't. Alright. Up, down, side. That's a nice puzzle. I like this one. Like, it was clear exactly how I needed to fix the thing. Like, I didn't necessarily know exactly what the configuration affected, but it was easy to come up with an intuitive idea of what's going on. Like, this is what I mean when I say a good puzzle should be intuitive. I could tell that I was losing... I could tell without actually counting anything out that I just needed to be more efficient with the spaces, that I needed... Like, I didn't actually count how many spaces there are on the platforms after the snake gets on them. I just noticed that when I was apparently a decoy shy, I also had a space down here that I had wasted. And so I thought to just reorganize them. I could intuitively work out that the thin platforms needed to be separate from each other. I don't know. Just the way that whole arrangement works is very satisfying in a way that whatever this is, isn't. Okay. Well, that's not being fair. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to in that room. I guess I should say this room isn't very satisfying to me, because when I fail, I can't tell why. I have no sense of why. Let's see. What do I want here? So probably I want to kill the brain by stepping there. I want the rattlesnake to die somehow. So I presume I want to set up walls in some way. Or just kill this rattlesnake on that hot tile anyway. Any way I can kill... It's a brained rattlesnake, so that's a problem. Also, why is the brain so stupid it can't navigate this guy around the corridor? Shouldn't he be pathfinding that? Or do they not obey brains? I can swear they obey brains. So I need to somehow box this guy in. Somehow or other box of brains so that it dies on there while I'm disarmed. Alright. So I don't actually... I need to unbrain this rattlesnake somehow. The only way I can imagine doing that is by blocking it completely in with rocks. There aren't enough rocks to do that, for one thing, and for another I can't open the way to the rattlesnake until I've already used all the rocks. And then of course there's the whole don't want to put the rocks on this button piece. Will he do something erratic if I do this? Like, certainly I need to kill this guy before I unarm, because unless he's dead, I can't get over the green door and then I'll die. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I see that. So, what's he doing? Let's see, instinctively goes down that way. Or I guess if I wait 5 turns, he'll do something different. See ya. Doesn't matter, I don't know. Okay. Alright, I see it. I'm sure I need a rock, here. Oh dear. Puzzle mode, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it here, anyway. So I don't know where I want any of the rocks. I'll just restart to that point after checking. I'm not really guessing and checking, I'm just refusing to think too much about it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to describe what I'm doing. Like, I'm not refusing to think about it so much as I am, like, I'm trying to use, like, just looking ahead into the future instead of trying to actually imagine what happens. I find my capacity for imagining what's going to happen is much more limited than my ability to undo. Oh, I forgot timing. Let's not have a... Oh, drat, it's too far... north. That way, right? Why didn't I have that problem before? I guess I fixed it by accident. Let's see. So back down here. Somewhere around there. Then here. Like that, but not exactly like that necessarily. That certainly feels like I need more. Push him a little farther that way. I'm under the impression that I need both of those because it keeps going south if I don't put the bottom one, and it'll go east if I don't put the right one. Or... I'm sure I need that one at least. The correct timing, I might not need anymore. Here I am doing a poor job with the log columns. Let's see. That's a bit more like it. Seems like a problem. I don't actually know what happens on borders. Like, I know the snake wants to move vertically on this 5 and horizontally on that 5, but is it... I'm having trouble phrasing the question properly. Like, when the clock says 20, is that the 20th turn, and so the snake is moving according to the 0 part? Or is it the 19th turn? Oh, yeah, when the clock says 19. I don't know what happens if the clock says something with a 9 or a 4 in it. I guess. I don't know. Pretty close, huh? Both of them? Should it only be one of those cases? That sounds different from what I'm under the impression the mechanic's supposed to work like. Oh, 4 through 9. Never mind. So if the counter says 4, it counts it as being the 5th turn somehow, I guess. But if the counter says 10, then it's the 10th turn? It's the 11th turn. Or it's the 10th turn. I'm confusing myself, sorry. So at least by my reckoning, there has to be one right there, or it won't do. Then if he goes... Yeah, okay. Gosh, I feel awfully close to this one. Well, first of all, it doesn't help that I'm taking forever to place the golems where I want them. Because I'm completely forgetting what else I'm trying to do every time I have to take half an hour to do this. Just go to here. Is there any value in a one-tile monster that behaves the way a snake does? Probably not. There. It did work. Good. Alright. I'm fond of the idea of this. It's make a path with rock golem files. I like the idea. It just took me forever. But I got 9th place. Yeah. Okay. Why? What? How? Huh? I don't know what's... What? Do I want these on a knot next to the bomb? Because yeah. Yeah, I think it's maybe time to check the other level out. Maybe it won't be rattlesnakes forever. Sorry. What was 2 north, 1 east? That one? I guess I can look there. How do I even... Oh. Sometimes I wish I had some way of using, like, eye placement technology to show you where I'm looking. If that makes any sense. Yeah, there's something going on here. I don't know if that... It seems less than likely that's what I'm supposed to do here. Also, that guy got stuck in like 2 seconds. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do to prevent that. Quit getting stuck over there. Stop! No matter what I do, that guy gets stuck. I guess I wasn't reading that room right then. Okay, well I don't know why I always get stuck. It does look cool though. Those 2 rooms together actually make a lot more sense than one room by itself with the art. So, when I looked at this room, for some reason I thought I had to do that, and I had no idea why there was an invisibility option. Because I guess I'm dumb. Okay. It's not like I've never done something like this before, just with Gentry Eye, I think. Maybe not something quite like this, though, I don't know. That just shows off its range. Yeah. Fun fact. Explosions are a little strange with snakes. Is it explosions or briar? There's some way of killing most monsters that like only works on a snake type creature if it's its front, even if that snake type creature is a rattlesnake. I seem to recall. Maybe I'm wrong though. So I must be doing this very poorly at this point. I feel I should just try the other level. I mean, I have spent an entire level. Ugh. I've spent basically an hour of this doing three rooms. Like, I should try the other one. What's this say? A big thank you to my fantastic beta testers, Blorks1 and Red13. Once again, they've caught countless of unintended solutions and silly mistakes. They did that back in 2013, but that doesn't make it any less cool. Right? Let's see this. Getting yourself a walk in the rain. Getting yourself soaked in mud when it rains is bad enough, but it gets a lot worse than that when that mud starts to awaken. Or even worse, turns into gel. No one likes gel. Yeah, that's a crown, alright. Is there an exit? There's an exit this way. Hey there, I used to have a dialogue before someone decided to cut the excuse plot from this hole. Yeah, just stop being whiny and help me with this room instead. Okay. So, what is my desire for this room? I think I want Half to open that for me. To do that, I need that open. To do that, I need to stand here. And then there's just these 4 things that exist. Oh, I bet I know what the trick to this is, right? I'm just going to check if I remember correctly what happens. So, somehow I'm supposed to use Half. I'm supposed to manipulate Half to place him exactly there at this step, and exactly here at that step. I've used this trait before with a... Yeah, shut up. I've used this trait of things before, but usually I do it with doors that you can easily control where they go and what they do. I don't actually have any idea how to do it with mud, with Half, I mean.
Wait here.
No problem.
I mean, I've done it with doors and simultaneous control of Half and Bethro, but I still don't know how to do it with Half, actually. I'm sure placing him in the right spot to begin with is going to help.
Follow me.
Yep.
I mean, I want him to be right there.
Stay put.
Yeah,
Beginning.
sure.
So if I start with him there, it seems like that will help. So, and then I need to move him to this spot. So I have a hypothesis on how to do that.
Got it.
Oh wait, he's gonna go to the wrong place, right? I want him here.
Got it.
Oh dear.
Going.
Well, that's bad. I need to somehow...
Got it.
Nope.
Got
There's
it.
too few moves. There's too many moves. There's something like that.
Going. Got it.
So...
Got it.
No.
Going. Going.
That's not it.
Got it. Got it.
I only seem to be able to get him to the right place by doing this.
Got it.
But if I do that, then he's in the wrong place, actually. Because I can't get to
Going.
any other door to press in time for him to... As far as I
Going.
recall,
The door.
Said I would.
self-interruptions don't work the way that I really wish they did.
Got it.
Door.
Got it.
Door.
Got it.
Should I
Going.
do this one? And then I want him lined up there.
Going.
What?
Going.
There we go. Okay, now he'll return to that spot for me. And I just wait around several spawns. Alright. And then I just need him out of the way exactly when that spawns,
Got
right?
it. Got it. Going.
That's good enough, right?
I can't.
I can't! Uh-oh. That's not gonna work, is it?
Going.
Small problem.
Got it. Going.
Yeah, he's just... he keeps going to completely the wrong place for this.
Got it. Got it. Going.
Oops, we're a bit early.
Going.
It's this limited use business that really
Got
gives me trouble. Yeah, you had dialogue. That's real nice.
Hey, I died.
Come on,
Okay.
wait here.
No problem. Got it. Got it.
That can't be right either, can it?
Dash.
Follow me.
Yep.
Come on.
Okay.
Like, he has to start here. The last door? That's just the... You have to get the mud to here to open the door to open that door. That's just the... That's the you got the solution right mechanism. That doesn't matter. So, the problem is I used 3 different doors just to put Half here, but I actually need 2 doors to put Half off of there.
Come on,
Okay.
Let's try this.
wait here.
No problem.
Okay. Spawn, 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 spawn. Then go back a couple.
Got it.
Right? And that way I only use 1 turn to put him there. I mean 1 door to put him there, I guess. Maybe...
Going.
What if you're...
Follow me.
Yep.
What if you were,
Stay put.
Yeah,
There.
sure.
then what? Spawn, 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 spawn.
Got it.
Okay, good. That puts him in the right
Got it.
place. Now I just put the spawn at the right timing,
Got it.
like that. He opens this door, which is completely useless to me, but in the process is not useless to me. And then... I should be able to do this using only 2 doors this way.
Got it.
Maybe.
Going.
Did I put him wrong? Hold on. One
Follow
more
me.
tile
Yep.
south.
Stay put.
maybe.
Yeah, sure.
If I'm not mistaken. Oop, that's not what I wanted. That should be diagonally aligned with both places where I eventually want him. So he's guaranteed to hit both spots, I think.
Got it. Going. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Well, if nobody else has, I'm about ready to post a challenge to the challenge boards. Only bump health twice, 3 times. Only bump doors 3 times. Yes.
Door.
Got it.
Wait around for him to go get that door. Whoops. Well, that was perfect timing, wasn't it? Alright. That was so much more pleasant than trying to manage rattlesnakes. I understood what I was actually trying to do. I'm really fond of this kind of stone pathways. Oh, of course, I just complained about snakes, so now there has to be one. What is this about? What is my goal here? I have to do something with this, I guess. I'm probably just supposed to somehow make a spot for the snake to die in this environment. Which is not an easy feat. It's so much easier with tar. Don't tell me I have to use babies for this, because I really don't know how to do that. It's still in the room. This may indeed be a mud-cutting puzzle I can't solve. I mean, unless there's a secret tarred mud gel token hiding somewhere in this room. Well, that's good news, at least. It feels like I need to make some kind of, like, diagonal configuration. Yeah, there we go. That's probably it. That should do it. Would help if I hit the orb on my way out. Alright, come on. Do your thing. Get in that hole. There we go. Oh no, water skippers. I have no idea if I'm actually supposed to be doing this. I'm just reacting to the presence of skipper nests in a very instinctive manner. Alright, now there's 2 I don't know how to reach. Alright, what in the world is all this mess? I don't know what. Okay. Was I supposed to have done something when I start this room? This looks an awful lot like a thing where I have to do something first, and then start the room, right? Because if I let it do that, there's no killing that baby. None that I can see. I guess I should just not let it spawn. That seems like the intelligent thing to do. Alright, so now there are 2 nests that I have no idea how to kill. or what I'm supposed to actually do about them. And there's this giant conglomeration of mud on a button that closes those doors? Oh, there is mud I can spawn. Okay. There is a little bit of mud I can kill. Okay. I didn't see it, that's all. Give me a sec. Okay. I understand. Alright, so I'm under the impression I need to do this now. Because if I don't do this, then I can't... Oh no. Okay, I see. Somehow I have to destroy all of this tar, I guess. And not let it spawn once. That's not too hard, I guess. This just comes off as an oddball kind of ordering almost. Oh, that's right. If I clear all of this mud, then I can't actually complete the room, so I guess I'm just supposed to kill the skippers. I mean, I knew that's what it did, I just kind of forgot. Whoa, hi, I can't do that. Did we even need spawning mud to be a failure state with all that happening? Alright. And that's all the skippers. Now, let you spawn. Oh! Now I have no idea what to do about that. Huh. I don't have a clue about that. Now to here. Why are there 0 checkpoints in this entire area when all of the puzzle is in that area? It seems like a bit of a poor checkpoint decision. Like, just to get to that checkpoint, I have to time everything out really carefully, or else. Each place I cut needs to be surrounded by 2 of them, but in order to get out to the skippers, I have to have a place that's not surrounded by 2 of them. Like that, or something. So, like, I can almost guarantee what's gonna happen is that will spawn right. Yeah? So, there's no way to fix that. Because I have to cut... This one's the only way in, and then for everyone except this one, there have to be essentially... There has to be something spawning for each tile. I mean, there's no way to arrange that if I have to cut this one. Much less that one way over there. This puzzle is exhausting. I get it, but I don't like it much. Yeah, what the other guy said. I guess you mean Half. So what? I need to somehow magic this guy into killing those. What are you doing? Turn around, Bright Eyes. Don't like what? You're just completely useless. Like, I don't know how to deal if you won't even turn the right way. Like, what? Alright. Let's just do something else then. So, I don't see how that could possibly work. Yeah, I've been at this hold for a long while. What in the world is going on here? Here's a button. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a closer look at this on my own for a while. It's rather tough. Let's look at this. Archipelago by Pinwielder. Thravo, an ordinary weaponless working-class citizen, was shipwrecked on his very first voyage at sea. Help him return to the mainland by means of a long chain of islands. Thanks to Darogu3, Discoran, T.F. Murphy, and Zorglov. Alright. I set out to survey and write of foreign lands, their goods, tastes, and cultures. It would have been for use by the Merchants Guild, of which I am a member. Unfortunately, our expedition ran into frightfully bad weather very early on. Our boat, the cheapest one we had been able to hire, was broken to pieces by the thundering waves, larger than itself. I don't know what happened to anyone else on board, but I escaped with my life to the shore of a tiny island. It was the nearest of a long chain of islands which appeared to stretch all the way back to the mainland. This gave me immediate hope. If I could swim from one to another, I could make it back safely. Then my hopes darkened. Across the island I saw 2 cockroach queens. I have no weapon, but a piece of something floating on the other side of the island proved to be useful. I proceeded to try to drown the roaches so as to get a chance to rest. Okay. Oh boy. Let's use a raft as a weapon. I don't know what I'm doing already. Like, if I have a raft, shouldn't I just be using it to go to the next island? I guess what I really want to do is, like, place the raft somewhere the queen is going to want to go, and then push her to that place. But as long as I'm trying to do that and the queen spawns, I have to then take care of all the spawns before I can do anything else, though. Hello, Omega Member. Oh gosh, that death sound is not a pleasant one. Like, I don't know, Beathro's death sound just sounds sort of silly, but that death sound sounds like suffering. I don't know. So, like, I have to block the queen with roaches so I can put her on a raft. But if I'm blocking the queen with roaches, then I have to use the raft to destroy the roaches. How? I can't do both at the same time. I don't see how this is possible. Like, what? Just more proof that a raft makes a very poor weapon, I guess. I don't know how, like, no matter where I put the queens, I'm in a situation where either they are spawning roaches and I can't push them onto the raft because there are going to be roaches in a second, or they're ill-placed for stuffing them onto the raft. Like, this is a wonderful example. If I could move just slightly more north, then I could get this one, but I can't, so I can't. One down. I don't know.
I have important work to do. Work that is important.
Cheers to the Empire! Cheers!
Woo, Empire! Let's hear it for the Empire. One must repress creativity. Mind over matter. I hear above ground they have this thing called a sun. I once heard of someone who was happy.
Okay.
I've never had a real job in my whole life. I have important work to do. Work that is important.
Cheers to the Empire! Cheers!
Woo, Empire! Let's hear it for the Empire. 1 and a 2 and a 3, let's go.
Alright. So, like, some of those sound like they're completely different voice actors from each other. I mean, maybe they're actually not. They sound like it, though. It's a little interesting. Okay, just push this back where it had... No, don't... Well, actually, that's fine. That's fine. You be that way. Get over here. Alright. Now, out of here. Okay, I just need this to be about here. And... Excuse me. Oh, drat. That's the worst possible thing. I think maybe I wanted the wrap something different. There. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Let's try and time this a little better. There. Okay. Second island, the entrance. There was no music in the first room. I guess they use scripting to turn off the music in that room? Interesting. How do I do that? If I try to go south, that roach will eat me. If I try to go east, that roach will eat me. Sorry. This roach will eat me if I go south. This roach will eat me if I go north. So what am I supposed to do if I can't go east or north? East or south? What am I supposed to do here? Am I just supposed to... What? There is no way to get past these two roaches. What? Can I body kill and I just don't know it? No? I don't see how this is possible. Like, there's no way to reach that orb. Are they actually cockroaches? Or like, are they actually only called roaches? Because in all the official Deadly Rooms of Death things, and indeed the right click, it just says roach, it doesn't say cockroach. I would like to imagine that perhaps in the 8th, the thing that distinguishes giant man-eating things from the regular sort is just that we call the small ones cockroaches. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna solve this one, because this doesn't register as even doable at all. I don't... Like, what? I'm just gonna get killed by something no matter what I do. What? There's not much I can do about this. This hold is completely sequential. Like, I can't figure this out. I can't try anymore of this hold. How? What? It doesn't matter if I move east slower. That guy's still gonna kill me. Like, what? Now that guy's gonna kill me. I try to circle around the bush, that guy kills me. I try to get both of them, I can't do that. I have no idea what this room wants of me. Can I just move on to the next one? I mean, this seems like an interesting idea, it's just really hard. I think I'd be better off, like, doing it on my own for a while. I'm not feeling Archipelago very much. It's the difficulty thing, I think. Maybe just the fact that it's like that. Why does this seem familiar? Well, whatever. Just so we can say we've looked at 3 holds, let's see what an Architect's audition has. This hold contains 2 levels. Level 1, cycling serpents and symmetrical shapes. Level 2, architecture. All my favorites. Oh hi, King Dugan's dungeon based. Level 1. That means the snake puzzles are gonna be extra pure. Probably. Alright. I need to do this. And that didn't actually fix the problem I was trying to fix. So I need to start from somewhere in this room. And that seems like the only available starting place. Am I wrong? I have to start here, and if I start here, then there's nothing to... Oh. Okay, I'm just an idiot, that's all. Okay. Yeah, like that. Come along with me, I need your help for something or other. Yeah, do that. That's probably not what I want. I need you somewhere like that. That looks right. And then when I come over here, go where I need it to go, kill the snake, and get stuck. How do I not stuck? Oh, okay. See you. I don't know that I'll make all that much progress here anyway. This room has like 18 steps. I don't know what to do for any of them. Do I need to like wake 7 or 8 different eyes to begin with, or what? So I need him to do this, but if I get him to do this, then I can't get him back out, because I have to get out. Like, there's no way to push a snake through there. I mean, there's no way to push the eye through there. Maybe I'm supposed to do the one that gets me 4 trapdoors first. Let's try that. Oh wait, there's no... Okay, I don't get this room. Let's look at another one. That is a lot of eyes. This right here, this is completely incomprehensible. I have no idea what any of this means. I can't read this. This is bad. I mean, I might be able to read this. Yeah, it's just everything toggles everything. And I have no idea what the purpose of it is. What is all this? Like, hooray, I can walk through there to get here, I guess. My coughing might sound bad now, but it's still not as bad as this Thursday. This Thursday I had to teach 2 classes, in rooms designed, by being way too large for a normal voice to reach, designed for a microphone and sound system, except that the sound system in each room is uniquely broken and doesn't work. So I had to project with this throat. Thursday. That was fun. I'm not really paying much attention to what I'm looking at anymore. I think just some combination of things, including that first hold being really hard, and then the second one being really hard, has just fried my brain. Just, this looks neat, but it looks convoluted. I have no idea, like, what? What? Is this a trapdoor maze? Like, I can barely read any of these rooms. Which may just, again, be because I'm completely brain-addled right now. I don't know. I don't know if there's some restriction to this trapdoor maze, except besides, like, actually get to the exit instead of dropping everything like that. Like, am I supposed to be pushing that snake along? Am I supposed to not push him along? I can tell you I also spent all morning trying to work out something involving commutators, which I'm not very good at yet. Yeah, an abstract algebra problem. That may not have helped either. I don't know, somehow just a basic trapdoor maze is very calming. Even if I'm probably doing the room wrong, this is nice to do. Was I supposed to have done all that? Am I supposed to have pushed the snake up here? I don't know. I feel like I did something bad. Maybe? No, that can't possibly be what I'm supposed to do here. Well, that was a fun trapdoor maze. I'm going to, yeah. I think I'll call it, but I'm not being terribly fair to this one, so I'm gonna try and plan on actually really seriously doing this one. Like, I've hardly tried a hold if I haven't even solved one room. Unless every room is actually impossible. Like in the Room of Humility, I would consider even like taking a few steps there to be sufficient for trying, but this isn't impossible. I'm just not in a correct state of mind to parse it right now. So I'll take another look at an Architect's Audition next week. Well, actually, I don't know if I'll stream next week. I'm going home for spring break next Friday. I'm planning to take this computer with me, but it may depend on what my family is doing on each given Saturday, whether or not I can actually stream that day. We'll see. There will be news. If not next week or the week after, then the week after that, I'll be back in my usual environment, almost certainly able to stream, so anyway. Yeah. So, today we officially did Annie's half-finished hold, and I maybe finished half of a third of a quarter of it. Something like that. Archipelago, which I completed exactly one room, and then gave up. And we'll return to have a look at this again. Alright. So, farewell for now. I mean, maybe coughing is the perfect sign-off, but I still feel like I shouldn't end it that way. Thank you for watching.